Oh, there's... It started. It started. Everyone, shush. Hush. Sheesh. Shish kebab. Where did... What? Trailer. Oh, yeah, verse. All right, we're good. We're doing it. Oh. Closed captions. And forces achieved her victory. It's in Japanese. Aranova approaches. Is it? Isn't it? Is it not? I tell me it isn't. You walk alone. Please complete the work of bringing about the Aranova. Your world will alive. Alive? Arrive. You'll ignite the dawn. I sure hope you will. All stars burn to ash. That's an install. Oh. Holy Grail War. I sure hope so. I'm saving my tickets for you for a reason. Look at that smirk. Look at that smirk. Ah. Archer, all right. You know what? You're cool too. I'm not gonna deny it. You're great. All right, yeah. For all that is evil, I hope to. Bear the blazing sun until the dawn breaks. I'm not hearing any. Interesting that it's no English dub for it, but hey. Like dead guys from there. I saw Lancer. So that was right. We're gonna see more than just Lancer, or no true heroes. All right, Saber, Excalibur. This is for with old sun's embers. Hail the new world's dawn. Hail the new world's dawn. For the sun is set to die. Redemption code. Oh, already a redemption code. Hell yeah, dude. Remember for Act Back. One redemption allowed per count. All right. Oh, hold on. Wait. Expiry date 21st, 23:59 UTC plus 8. All right. Mind you, didn't insert any code, so I gotta do it. But hey, hold on. 100 J's and 50,000 tickets. I'm currently fighting the chalice guy, so I can get the Saber's things. But I'm glad the preview's there, because now I can properly grind for Saber's items, essential material stuff. So that's good. That's great. That's lovely. That's wonderful. I'm glad I have. I'm glad it's there. Although I might also like go. No, wait, stop. Hold on. Wait, I'm not done finishing kicking this guy's ass. Let me give you a second. Hold on. Wait. We don't need shields. Let me kick this guy's ass. There we go. Finish it. I need to input a code. Hold on. Oh, wait. Redemption code. There it is. All right, wait. FT. Hold on. It needs to be all caps. FT J6 CV TU LSX P. Done. Confirm. Redeem successfully. Yes. Thank you. Mailbox. 100 Jades. Yes. Who notices? Nameless honor update. All right. It's going to be fine on and her, I guess. All right. Non-flare character enhancement details. Trailblaze of Force, enhanced characters, abilities, traces, and all that. Garden of Plenty events. All right. Well, I already kind of sorted it. So, oops. All right. I still got mail? I mean, sure, I guess. Anyway, all right. Back to the thing. There's a version 3.4 special program. Please run the host application, Albert. Yes? Oh.
Hey, Mr. Albert?
Owlbert.
Woo! And whether or not you have a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.4 for The Sun is Set to Die special program.
Nice.
I'm your most beloved host, Albert.
I'm showing myself a little bit more.
Rebooting
I'm in the way of
really does
Albert.
solve all problems.
Hold on.
Now we can introduce ourselves.
There
Hi,
we go.
everyone. I'm Finan. I'm so happy to be on the special program.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anaxagoras.
Nice to see all of you again. Did you miss me?
Oh, of course we missed you.
Yee.
Well, dear guests, welcome to the show. I have been looking forward to this special program more than anything else. The way the story in the last version
1934.
left off had my
Is that where the
heart
English
racing.
one started? Or
The burning sky and the fall of dawn. Akuma was the last place under Kefali's protection, but now it has also sunk into Evernight.
All of our Chrysosaur companions did everything in their power to buy precious time for the Trailblazer and Finan,
Yeah.
so they could return the very last core flame to the vortex of Genesis.
We already found out the truth, so what do a few sacrifices matter? Every Chrysos heir was prepared for this. You just need to boldly take that last step toward the Era Nova.
But
True,
in
I
the
guess.
trailer just now, it seems like Finan is gonna go through a lot. I saw a few scenes that looked like flashbacks, and I think I even saw a different form of him.
The truth of Amphoris is about to reveal itself. I assume
Oh.
everyone can already tell that all that's happened in Amphoris is not as simple as it seems.
yeah, no, I would
Indeed.
understand why.
For example, when we went to fight Aquila, we noticed that the Eye of Twilight seemed unusually high-tech.
And when the Dawn device went out, many of the structures in Akuma and the Vortex of Genesis started showing strange textures.
Textures.
It was like the whole world was peeling off.
Oh, that's because
When we take a look back at our whole journey so far in Amphoris,
the Cypher's
we
lie
have
ended.
suspicions and clues we have. First, at the end of the 3.3 story, the geniuses reveal
I'm still covering
that the
Albert again.
source
My
of
God, I'm
Amphoris'
so sorry.
tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
It has something to do with that.
I am covering him,
erudition
though,
god
so I'm
beyond the
sticking to it.
sky, doesn't it? Even though I don't quite understand these principles, this breeding ground, which switched from following the path of erudition to the path of destruction, must be hiding secrets beyond Era Nova.
In addition, that Tin Man Lygist is also pretty suspicious. He and Finan had a pretty significant conversation in the Vortex of Genesis.
Yeah.
Actually, I was already suspicious of him when he said he could fix the Express and send the Trailblazers back home. Well, the mask is coming off now.
Yeah,
Based
yeah.
on my interactions with him, Lygus doesn't seem to have any desire to oppose the Chrysos heirs.
Look at me!
He only
Where did he
wishes
come
to
from?
quietly observe everything as it unfolds.
Could it be
Can I
that
have it?
everything that's happened so far is
That was another.
exactly what he wanted to say?
Oh, that's a tribby.
That title,
That's a
Theoros,
tribby chimera. Why?
this
Why is it
one
here?
spectator. If we combine this
Who's the gray one,
information
then?
with what we know about
Is it the
relationship
Trailblazer
between
themselves
the
as the
scepter
chimera?
and paths, maybe
Interesting.
Amphorius is being used as a
Why?
chessboard by people from beyond this world, and Lygus is one of them.
Oh, you're exactly right. If the situation in the cosmos is
I mean,
like a game of
I'll take it.
chess, then Amphoris is a trap to set up the checkmate. But who knows? Maybe the chess pieces themselves can overturn the board. The
Am I on
heroes
the
we
right
know
quality?
could affect the worlds beyond the sky.
Savage,
and the
what?
trail-
Nah.
trailblazers'
1080p, please.
choices
1080p.
also determine the future of the universe.
But before the Era Nova actually arrives, there's no way to tell what it will bring. The Trailblazers have already done so much for Amphorius. I don't want them to have to experience the unknown of Era Nova.
As someone from
True.
beyond the sky,
True.
they already risked a lot by taking on a demigod's divine authority. If something were to happen in the Era Nova,
That is
We can't let them stay. They have to listen to Finan
yellow
and go
and
home.
black with
Well said.
that
The
That's supposed to be... Oh, yeah, no, it's a Glaya with a golden apple. Yeah, that's a Glaya. And that one is... Yeah, it's going fast, so it's... Cersei.
Very important mission.
Cypress? Cersei.
On the other hand,
The cat lady.
I suspect many of our audience members,
Cypher.
like
There
me,
it is.
have some questions about Finan. That Finan we saw in the Vortex of Genesis at the end of the 3.3 story? Why was his name hidden?
Well, maybe that Finan isn't the one we're all familiar with.
Maybe.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. But I'll leave the specific details for everyone to find out themselves in the game in version 3.4. I've actually got some other information to reveal to you.
What kind of information?
Following the story's progress, as I've written, we'll receive a big update in this version.
Oh.
These records that we've kept, you will be able to catch a glimpse of Amphoris's true nature.
Before, As I've Written was like a storybook, keeping record of our friends' stories. Now,
Yeah.
even its appearance has changed. It feels like something big is about to happen.
It looks like it's turned into some kind of database.
You can use this system to unlock even more of Amphoris's secrets.
Oh.
That's right.
True.
Aside from the major updates too, as I've
More
written,
secrets, you
the
say?
long-awaited skip dialogue feature, which was previously announced, is finally going live in version 3.4.
Ah! We got the skip button!
With plot summaries and the main characters that appeared in each section.
Third party was
displayed
struck down,
along
you
the
and
way.
Don Hung.
Now
So we're
you
gonna
can
get more
choose the
Herd
pace
and
of
Screw 'em stuff.
storytelling based on your own preferences. In version 3.6, there
Which is
also
kind of
be
useless to
a
me because I do want to
story
see what happens.
recap function.
You know?
Stay tuned. But of course, as we move into version 3.4, we shall take the final step of the prophecy together and witness the truth and the fate of this world.
Yes.
And the myriad Celestia that Mr. Shaoji hinted at in the version 3.2 preview is finally going live soon.
Oh.
Oh, an extra
what's happening
chimera!
Beyond the sky. Is
That's
it
cute.
also related to Amphorius and Era Nova?
We'll have to keep it a secret for now.
We took the food from the
We'll be
Anaxa camera. Oh
releasing
no.
an animated short. This animated short contains a very important part of the story in version 3.4.
For
Can't
final?
spill too much here, but I can give you a little teaser. This
Oh.
short will come with its own original theme song. Ah!
Its own theme song.
Awesome.
Nice.
What? Do we get a...
Dive into the
We get a Star Rail anime?
Next,
Kinda.
why don't we turn our
Technically,
attention
maybe.
to our good friend Viden and take a look at his story together.
So it's basically just a look back to his past. Undeveloped but not indicative of final product. You know what? Fair. Oh. Get to see him on field. Ooh. He's got neat animations. Doesn't mean I'm gonna pull for you. Look, just because he looks neat, I'm not gonna pull for him just purely because Saber's there. He looks sick. He looks very Gilgamesh in it. But no, I'm staying with Saber. For a reason. Like, is Final gonna be out first, or is it gonna be Saber? I want it to be Saber first.
What in the world happened to Finan to make him change this much?
Joshua
This
Waters.
is nothing like the warm, sunny person we all know.
Nope.
Now he seems strange and formidable.
Oh.
Yeah, this Final is
Could
just
you
literally just,
elaborate?
done with
I
this shit.
remember when our buddy first showed up in Amphorius. Finan was one of the first Chrysosairs to genuinely welcome them. And when danger came knocking, he always had
Why
our
should not be
backs.
eating these grapes?
But
Just mold
behind
them.
that kindness
Whoops.
and reliability, Finan carries the
I'm gonna be sick
expectations
tomorrow.
of many. He is the deliverer chosen by the prophecy.
The
and
prophecy.
Aglaya's hand-picked successor of the
Doug.
Flame Chase journey.
Bleh, the greater
Aglaya
good.
even used her own death to set him up for success by making the Council of Elders the focus of criticism and allowing
Yeah.
Finan to step up and rally the people.
Yeah,
Lion
all
Mem?
of us have high hopes for him.
Oh no, this is
We
Hyacinth,
call
right.
him the deliverer of Amphorius. Even Cypher, who barely ever showed her face, used to call him Little Deliverer Boy.
It's as if everyone just assumes that he'll be a savior.
Now I'm curious.
Let me-
Who's was Fighter like before he joined the flame chase journey? Was he one of those perfect kids everyone got compared to?
Before
Well,
the
but
flame
did he?
chase journey,
Is he?
guess we've got to go back to my hometown, Ides Elysiae. It was a small, remote village. Nothing
Oh, wait.
flashy, but far away from the chaos.
Wait a minute.
Ooh, sounds like a
That-
real peaceful place.
It was
That looks like Liyue. You can't deny it. You can't refuse it to me. The only thing missing here is the giant tree. That's like the Liyue from like a bit south of the big inn in the tree where Xiao usually lives at, where we had that cooking minigame. It kind of seemed like it glitched out on me because it kind of fucked me up. I can't lie to me. That's Liyue. That's just Liyue. What do you mean? That's Liyue. Don't lie to me.
was. And even though the village was small, everyone got along really well.
True.
There were also beautiful rivers and mountains, and even a forest. That forest was home to all kinds of little fairies.
I'm gonna throw out these grapes because just because there's a little bit mold on one, that well, it doesn't mean that there's the rest. But I'm not gonna eat
I'd
mold.
go play with my friends by the sea. We pretended to be heroes from the old stories and practiced our swordsmanship. When we got tired, we went to lie down in the wheat fields until we got called home for dinner.
No strife, no invaders, or any of that deliverance crisis stuff? Seems like a complete paradise.
The wheat fields look gorgeous too. Lying there, surrounded by golden waves.
Well, I
of
wanted to be
wheat,
healthy
with
by
the
eating
breeze
grapes, but I guess
carrying
not.
that sweet malted scent. Oh, just the thought of it is enough to get me excited.
And guess what? You won't have to imagine for long. In version 3.4, we get to explore Ides Elysiae alongside the Trailblazer. Learn about Finan's past, how he became a warrior, joined the flame chase, and grew into the person he is today.
Can't wait!
Joy.
From a carefree little kid to the deliverer carrying everyone's
I forgot to shut
hopes,
the door.
you've really come a long way.
These days, Finan just gives off this heaviness. Like he'd still press on no matter how exhausted, just to live up to everyone's expectations.
True.
Amphorus needed a hero, so he became one. The Chrysos heirs needed hope and a leader, so that's who he became. Looking back at the main art for this
Fair.
version, even though Finan's face is still the same, his whole vibe has shifted. His gaze is now sharp and commanding.
He looks
Completely
like
different from before.
the Flame Reaper.
Now we're just
He
one
just
step
looks
away
like the
from
Flame
the
Reaper,
Era Nova.
just without his hood.
Prophecy foretold.
Or top.
The
Yeah.
deepest truths of Amphorus are about to come to light. What trials lie ahead, and what choices will Finan make?
A hero's journey is never easy. But if the will in your heart is strong enough, no fire can burn you out. If anything, every trial is just a forge for an even brighter soul. I am more than ready.
Well said. Then let's let everyone experience it all themselves in version 3.4. Now
Yeah.
let's take a look at how Finan performs in battle.
You got it. I'll first show up in the familiar form everyone knows. When using my skill, I'll deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. The use of my skill also
blast.
grants me core flames. Once I've collected enough of them, I can activate my ultimate.
Wait, so core flames only come from using your skill?
Not at all. Finan can also gain core flames when he's selected as a target by a teammate or enemy ability. If he is the target of a teammate's ability, Finan will deal even more damage.
When I use my ultimate, I'll create a territory and transform.
He
After
who bears the world
transforming,
must burn.
Finan powers up massively. Teammates temporarily retreat and can't take action while he faces the enemy head-on with
3
new
different
battle
actions.
strength.
All alone? That sounds way too risky.
No worries. All the talents and buffs from Finan's teammates
Oh.
still stay active. to
So
provide
he's the
him with
purple
maximum
chimera
support.
from the event.
Exactly. After using the core flames to transform, I have access to the powers of 3 kinds of titans: creation, calamity, and foundation, each with a brand new ability.
Care
Aw.
to elaborate on that?
Tapping into the power of the Creation Titans, I can deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. Calling upon the power of the Calamity Titans, I'll enter a special state called Soul Scorch. In this state, I'll force all enemies to immediately take action, during which I receive reduced damage, and each hit I take builds up the Soul Scorch stack. Once all enemies have taken action, I retaliate, dealing damage to all enemies and then unleashing multiple instances of damage on one random enemy.
Heads up. The more Soul Scorch stacks he's got, the stronger that counterattack hits.
Using these two abilities also grants me an exclusive charge called Scourge, which fuels my third ability. With the power of the Foundation Titans, I dispel all debuffs on myself, then use Scourge charge to deal bounce damage. If I've maxed out the consumable Scourge charge, I also slam all enemies with extra damage.
Once
That
all
just
its actions have been used up,
looks like
Finan
the
will unleash one
Fate
fire
Divine
below,
Vessel.
hitting all
New Fate game.
before removing the territory.
Fine. Now,
Finan's technique is pretty
it looks
unique.
like his
Casting it,
8
Finan instantly strikes all enemies.
8 talent location.
The normal
Well, hold on.
they're immediately
I only have
wiped out
5.
without
Where's the
even
others?
triggering a battle.
Where's the remaining ones?
All
I want them.
enemies? That's nuts.
Of course, power comes with a cost. This technique consumes 2 technique points.
If the technique misses, it won't cost any points. Plus, when Finan's in the team, the technique point cap goes up by 3.
When I use my technique to enter combat, I'll also regenerate energy for my teammates. In addition, at the start of each wave, I'll deal damage to all enemies
I guess.
to gain Scourge.
I see.
Alright, now that we've wrapped up Finan's combat abilities, it's time
okay,
to
I
bring
guess.
you some updates on a few familiar faces. In version 3.4, Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and
those
Xing
familiar
Liu are all getting some serious enhancements.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, Mr. Albert, please do tell us what's changing.
Let's
Do
start with
tell.
Silverwolf. After the optimizations, her ultimate now lowers the defense of all enemies instead of just one.
Oh, so it's
Perfect.
AoE now, not single target.
Exactly. Meanwhile, she'll prioritize adding a weakness that matches the type of the first character in your lineup. On top of that, Silverwolf will regenerate extra energy at the start of combat and the beginning of each turn.
Nice.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier to apply the weakness we actually want.
Next up, Kafka. After the buffs, Kafka's skill will trigger more DOT on enemies. And whenever a teammate hits an enemy target with any kind of attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. After unlocking certain traces, the follow-up attack can also trigger extra DOT on the enemy. And using her ultimate,
All the more
recovers
damage
the
of
number
time.
of times the follow-up attack can be triggered.
So basically, Kafka's got more frequent follow-up attacks, better efficiency applying debuffs, and an overall boost to DOT output.
Yeah, for sure.
And now for Blade.
Damage over time is getting
He will deal
better?
damage to enemies based on his max HP. When Blade enters the Hellscape state, he is more likely to be attacked, and his follow-up attacks will regenerate extra energy.
Sounds like Blade can trigger more follow-ups and use his ultimate more often, meaning his total
Great.
damage output's gonna spike.
Good observation. A change will happen to Xing Liu as well. Now she'll deal damage to enemies based on her max HP. Each time a teammate loses HP, Xing Liu stacks extra crit damage. After she enters the spectral
damage?
transmigration state, she'll also gain a stack of syzygy. That means the spectral transmigration state lasts longer, and her overall damage output climbs even higher.
Oh, that's great!
Our old friends sure
Wait.
are getting some solid upgrades. But with all these ability reworks, won't there
My
other
North
modes
American
be
account is
affected?
maybe viable.
Don't worry,
Question
Professor
mark.
Anaxa. Some of our old friends out of lines will be tweaked to better match the revamped kits, making sure everything stays in sync.
But
All
what
right.
if someone wants to stick with their previous version of their abilities?
That won't be a problem. You can switch between our friends' ability modes freely, so choose whichever version you like best. For more
Okay.
details, be sure to keep an eye out for official announcements.
Why would anyone want to go back to previous?
Aside
I
from the
mean,
ability reworks,
it's nice
one
of
more
them to
old
do
friend
that.
of ours is
But
getting
why would
something
anyone
new
want that in the
this
first
time
place?
around.
Oh, who
Sorry.
is it?
In version 3.4, Firefly's brand new outfit, Spring Missive is making its debut.
New outfit for Firefly.
Ooh, let's take a look at the video clip first.
A new outfit for Firefly, you say? No! They're really making it into fucking... They're really making her into a fucking shoujo protagonist!
Firefly looks more youthful than ever.
They're making...
That firefly-shaped
Why all the more anime? I mean, I don't mind it, but why?
Maybe she even asked for fashion advice from her fellow Stellaron hunters.
Well, Miss Kafka does have an eye for style. They must have talked a lot about it.
Oh, Lord.
Even her
Firefly's
makeover.
becoming more and more
You think
girl
she
next door.
spruces it up
Jesus.
during downtime to match her outfit changes.
Now we need a high school outfit like that.
And
And the shippers are gonna go wild
new
with this.
colors. The whole look has to be consistent. You'll be able to grab Firefly's new look from the contract shop using Oniric shards. And again,
Correct.
please stay tuned for further details.
I
and
don't have a
future
Firefly, so
official
no.
announcements.
But in this case, I guess...
So let's take a look
What?
at this version's banners.
What?
Version 3.4's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Finan. And the limited
Finan.
5-star light cone, thus burns the Dawn, will have a boosted drop rate. Also, a brand new 4-star light cone for the Path of Remembrance. The story's next page is being added to the first half banner.
Makes sense.
At the same time, we'll also kick off a special warp event. The limited 5-star characters.
Yeah?
Treevy, Sunday, and Sparkle are coming back.
Derby Sunday and Sparkle.
5-star light cones.
Those are all supports.
Those
Those are all Harmony supports. What the fuck?
Will return as well.
I mean, I get why.
Version 3.4, we've got another
Oh!
special
Second
event.
phase, we get Firefly,
Limited
Jingliu,
5-star
and Blade.
characters, Firefly,
Why?
Jingliu, and Blade will be
I don't get why
back
Blade
along
has
with
come
the
back,
limited
because we got him
5-star
on the
icons. Whereabouts
special thing.
the dreams rest,
So, like...
I shall be my own sword and the unreachable side.
I don't know.
Two of our newly
I don't
buffed
know.
old friends are making a comeback in this version. What about Kafka and Silverwolf?
Here's a little sneak peek. Limited 5-star characters, Kafka and Silver Wolf, will be back in version 3.5. And the limited 5-star light cones, Patience is all you need, and Incessant Rain will rerun as well.
Nice.
Cool.
Also, 8 new 4-star light cones will be added to the Nameless Honor Rewards in version 3.4.
Really?
I see quite a few familiar faces
And
on
we
the
get
light
some
cones.
good options.
There are a few
Ika
faces in
is it
Crystal's
in the
ears.
baths?
Looks like fun.
No, it's getting
really
no,
does
it's in the
enjoy
bath.
spending
Okay.
his days in the wheat fields.
Cool.
Nature's mattress. Can't beat that level
Oh
of comfort.
God, Journey for the Peaceful.
For sure.
On to some bars, but
All right.
no! Don't show me Trippy's mom.
Version 3.4
We're gonna be sad about it.
Your way.
Oh, new code. Okay, good. Wait, no, stop, cease. Wait, where's the code, man? Redemption code. Right, hold on. Nope. Let me insert it. There we go. All right. CS 36 CV bum. I don't know why it's specifically BOM. T C. Right. Good. Got those. Redeemed successfully. Thank you. Claim. Much obliged. Should probably trade this in already. Stellar trade. Thank you. Got these. All right.
Welcome back.
Oh, that was fast.
Let's take a look at the
Oh,
events
a new
this version. A piece
Of
of good
Origami
news
Bird
comes
Clash.
from Penacony.
More,
and the other
Candy
end,
Crush, nice.
Cosmos. Origami Bird Clash is about to return in version.
I am now on
3.4.
972 draws
Is
for
that
Pulse
the cute
for
match 3
Saber.
game?
That's right. The International Peace Corporation has officially sponsored Origami Bird Clash and hope
Nice.
to promote this arcade game full of Pentaconian flavor throughout the whole cosmos. And the first step to starting that grand venture will be to open up the original shop arcade on the Trailblazers Radiant Feldspar.
There needs to be some new game modes for the game to make a name for itself, right?
Game mode.
Of course. This time, the two players
It's
will
Candy
take
Crush.
turns acting on the same field, and every player
Ooh.
has a set number of moves. You can eliminate 4 or more fruits to form bombs and obtain extra moves.
The fact that they
You
did
can
that
also
without
get
grabbing
extra
the...
moves
They
when you
didn't grab the
swap 2
5,
super
that's
bombs to
it.
trigger a
That's
combo
legitimately just it.
Oh,
Honestly, you can't
I
deny
see
it.
obstacles popping up on the field. How are we supposed to deal with those?
Not to worry. In this version of the Origami Bird Clash, there will be lots of new items that can help you in battle. For example, Shattering Hammer can eliminate any individual fruit or obstacle. Spicy Bomb can turn a fruit into a bomb, and Reset Cube can reset all fruits on the field. Leveling up items will also make them more powerful.
As long as you pick the right item at the right time, you can turn the tide and deliver a powerful blow to your opponent.
Yeah.
There are plenty of familiar faces
This
among
is,
our opponents this time.
Plays against
That's right.
more people.
Trailblazers can still battle against many old friends in this event.
Of course, this is going to be the new
In
online.
addition to participating in story
But-
challenges, Trailblazers can also do open challenges with friends from across the universe. This
Yeah!
multiplayer mode won't end with version 3.4 either. Origami Bird Class will replace the Seal Slammers multiplayer mode and become the new long-term co-op game mode.
We're done slamming seals.
I'll replace
now
it.
it's time for slamming paper birds.
I mean, why can't we have them both?
Continue with more version content.
Why can't we have them both?
Friend Gift of Odyssey returns as usual.
Gift of
in
Odyssey, of
version
course,
3.4.
has to be.
Nice.
The Planar Fissure and Realm of the Strange events will also return. Complete the challenges to get double rewards.
Rewards, okay.
In version 3.4, Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Cinders, will also come online. And
Okay.
you can obtain the Ascension material, Charred Bud of Twilight, for wind characters upon completing the challenge.
But
At the
which
same
one?
time, the planar ornaments, Arcadia of Woven Dreams, and Revelry by the Sea will also come online.
Okay.
Trailblazers can obtain
Intriguing.
them in the Divergent universe.
Ugh, why did my seat collapse?
In addition, I'd
Why
like
did
to
it?
share with you some information about a few events outside the game. First, the annual Hoyo Fest Off-White exhibition
Hoyo
will
Fest!
begin in
Ah!
July.
Never actually
This
watched
year's
it.
event venues have been
Never actually watched
completely upgraded, and the event
Huh.
will be held in core
Yeah, all right.
cities in 6 Southeast Asian countries.
That's right. We've also prepared a lot of event missions and new merchandise. Please follow our official channels for details about the events and tickets.
Okay.
In addition, Honkai Star Rail will be joining Anime Expo this July. Come
Fuck.
visit the Star Rail booth and claim free limited
In
gifts.
LA.
A special panel for Honkai
Not going to
Star
America.
will also be
Oh,
held
Trash
at
Taste,
Anime
of course.
Expo,
Of course.
featuring
Trust it.
several special guests.
Metal
Keep
card
an
available
eye out
West
for more
Plus Last.
info and official announcements. See you at Anime Expo.
Enjoy.
Thank you all for your kind introductions. Let me see. We're almost out of time. We'll move it on to our next show in just a sec.
You seem mighty busy, Owlbert.
Well, I am a professional super host.
What's
Oh,
going
no.
on?
Oh, goodness, Albert.
no.
Hey, what's going on? It's not my time
I
yet.
summon ye, servant! I know my summoning circles when I see them. I know my fate summoning circles when I see them.
Whether or not your world has the concept of a holy grail, welcome to the live stage of the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collab special program.
Yeet! That's what I've been waiting for. So what I needed,
I'm a
give it to me.
Venturine from the Interastral
Give it to me
News
good.
Corporation.
Give it to me good.
Howdy, Galaxy Ranger Boot Hill, at your service.
Welcome, both of you. I,
Yeah.
Albert, have apparently been summoned by the Holy Grail to be this show.
Albert is serving now, I guess.
Albert, could your
What
class
class?
be speaker?
Son of a gun. Ah, that's funny.
No, it could be caster.
Maybe you two can call me presenter instead. That sounds nicer.
Well, present
Ruler
doesn't
would make
sound
sense.
half bad. In that case, why don't you present the situation to our audience?
Sure, we'll get presenter.
Explain what you meant by summoned by the Holy Grail and why we've arrived at Penacony.
It's full of surprises. Soon after the Ripple Harmony Festival had calmed, the Trailblazer received a secret invitation from Old Odie, head of the Alfalfa family. It turns out
Alfalfa.
that the old Jen is planning a brand new entertainment spectacle called Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
Thanks,
Sounds
Gaza.
like a Holy Grail War is taking place in the Sweet Dream.
That's right.
That's
But I have no
literally
idea where
what
old
you
Odie
said.
got his Holy Grail from. Let me give a brief explanation of everything here. It's said that the Holy Grail is a wish-granting chalice that can manifest any miracle. And the Holy Grail War is a magecraft ritual for obtaining that power. As long as you win in the brutal contest of the Holy Grail War, the Grail can fulfill your wishes.
That
Better.
daggum Wubba Boot Charmony Festival has only just concluded, and they're putting on a new show already.
Charming.
Hey, don't forget that
I forgot the
Pentagon
Charmony
prides
Festival. What was the
itself
Charmony
on
Festival
being a
again?
Holiday resort.
Oh, right. It was the Charmony
They're
Festival
gonna
for, like,
attract tourists if
that
they
thing,
don't
okay.
have any events. Besides, didn't the last Charmony Festival have a little accident? I mean, that probably wasn't great for Pennacona's image. The
Yeah.
family's definitely gonna want to find another opportunity to generate some buzz.
Well, I heard that old Odie hopes to make the Penacony and Holy Grail War into a new show that rivals the Charmony Festival.
Aw.
Therefore, returning Penacony to the cosmic limelight.
With dreams as the gimmick, the show is sure to attract a lot of money and a lot of dream chasers.
Maybe. What
I bet all
what was
of
that
you
laugh?
think the same thing.
Is
that a normal thing for him?
And the Holy Grail War program
That
will
does
be
feel right.
conducted in Penacony. The 7 invited participants will summon famous historical figures to fight alongside them as their servants. And the final winner will receive the precious opportunity to make their wish come true.
Chance to make any wish and any miracle come true. Well, that's definitely a nice gimmick. But, as we all know, people die if they're killed. Bullets don't discriminate.
No. No, you did not make that fucking meme. You did not make the fucking people die if they are killed meme. No! Bad Boot Hill! How dare you! I need to see the chat for this. Hold on, wait. There has to be a chat or live replay. Where is it? Show it to me right now. Show it to me right now. I need to see it.
Opportunity to make their wish come true.
Green Archer.
Gimmick killed.
Go to our better subject. Bruh.
Bullets don't discriminate. So, if someone gets caught.
Lance would die again. I'll just I see someone cringing over Boot Hill. Or they're fangirling over Boot Hill, but still.
in the crossfire.
God.
Rest assured,
God.
everyone, the Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War production crew hereby swear that no one's life will be in danger in the dream. Everyone
Better.
can participate and watch in peace.
All right, all right. Well, since it's you, Owlbird, I'll believe it for now.
Now.
So, who's participating?
To start off, the owner of the Radiant Feldspar, shareholder of Pennacona's superstar, the Soul Glad festivity, our dear Trailblazer will be participating.
Of course. Of course.
So, the Trailblazer will be taking part in another adventure.
That's right. In addition, Miss Robin will also be a part of this war.
Well,
Robin
as
is
another
part of the
Penacony
war.
Shareholder, the Interastral Peace Corporation's Strategic Investment Department sends
Adventurine.
me as their representative in the war.
The
Yeah.
Galaxy Ranger Boot Hill will
Okay,
also
Boot Hill.
participate in this Holy Grail War.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was just wondering, why is a criminal wanted by the IPC participating in this?
Mike could
I
go
like
on
the
invitation
dynamic, or
too,
like the
but hey, he had no time
moving,
for this.
I
I can't
think,
turn a
or like
blind
moving
eye
the
when
freeze
someone's in a
frame.
tight spot. So
I do like them a lot.
helping out was the least I could do.
Looks like Mr. Boot Hill really has formed deep bonds with folks.
All right,
in
got first four.
Dreamforce Reef.
What are the others?
Well, apart from those we've mentioned, are there any other special participants that we've been looking forward to in this Holy Grail
Are
War?
there?
Of course. Apart from local Pennaconian heroic spirits, 3 very well-known heroic spirits will also arrive by the Grail Summon and participate in this Holy Grail War.
So it's only 4 characters that we're aware of that are going to be participating in it. So the other 3 are randos. Great. Okay. But we know that there are 4 characters that are going to summon. So we are guaranteed either way. So it's us, Robin, Boothill, and Venturine. We're definitely getting Saber. No ifs and or buts. There better not be any buts. Okay, but like, who's gonna be with Cuchulainn? Because we did see him in a freeze in like a short shot in the little cinematic beforehand, so we know that. But who's gonna be Cuchulainn's master, or Lancer's master, I guess? And then who's gonna be Emiya's? It would be weird if we got Emiya Archer linked with Boothill when any Emiya plus firearm is bad news forever and ever. So, if we get to see Boothill with Archer, and then with Saber summoned, according to lore, shit's about to go down because an Emiya has come into contact with a gun. Again. I may not have never watched Fate Zero, but I know damn well enough what's going on in it.
They are respectively Saber, Archer, and Lancer.
And Lancer.
That's what I'm talking about.
The
I wonder
Lancer.
what you wrote.
You didn't show Lancer's image. You didn't show Lancer's image. How fucking dare you?
Spirit will end up accepting a contract with the Trailblazer.
Now, see? This is how you attract attention. Now we're gonna get tons of views. That's why you pay big bucks to get the big names. As to
Big
what
bucks.
stories will unfold in this sweet dream.
Oh, that
of the
looks sick.
Holy Grail War and
That looks so
the
sick. Why is the
Honkai
planet Earth
2.
down there?
Trailblazers will have to
Are
find
we just going to
out
Tokyo?
in the game. Here's a reminder that the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration Trailblaze continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail will officially start on July 11th.
Okay.
So keep an eye out for
It is set on July 11th.
Now let's learn
But
more
what about the
about
polls?
Saber and Archer, our two heroic spirits from another world.
What about the polls?
Oh,
Yes!
When?
Saber's
No
dress is
English
well-
voice actor. No English voice actor. At all. Huh. I mean, alright, but like, Do I still have a chance to play Archer or something? Like, what?
Different from
No.
usual now that she's arrived. in
No,
Honkai.
do not
Oh,
see
is it?
sepsis. Okay, hold on. So, like, I could do it, assuming I get asked for it. Like, I am the bone of my sword. Steel is my body, and fire is my blood. I have forged over 1,000 blades, all who've taken lives. And so, as I pray, unlimited blade works! Imagine. Nah. Me as Archer? Nah. I'd have to figure out a way to do it.
Is the planet of
Get myself to
festivities
fucking
after all? You gotta dress up for the
UK.
occasion.
Where's up? No.
Exactly right. The King of Night's new outfit was personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It retains her iconic blue and white colors.
And her iconic ahoge.
That's right.
They're mixing the
Retains
We're
the
pointing it
nobility
out. Hell
of
yeah,
the
dude.
King, and also emphasizes utility for a warrior. The lines along her shoulders and her cloak are straightforward, while the design of her skirt is quite reminiscent of timeless British fashion. As for how she looks in the game, well,
she might just anything. Yes. Sorry. Sorry. If Saber's exclusive to Japanese, then hell yeah. But still, also, yes.
Butter my fudge and call me a biscuit. That Excalibur truly shows her strength as a king.
Oh, talk about fancy visuals.
And how
Excalibur.
come the King of Knights is always stuffing her face? Even in Penacony.
I will say, They still call her Saber, but they still call her the King of Knights, and they did actively say Excalibur. So it is, in fact, confirmed that she is King Arthur. So then, are they going to talk about it? Are they going to mention Artoria by name?
Patagonian food is very much to her liking.
That's right. You can't fight on an empty stomach.
If they're going to call her Altria, I'm going to be
Let's see how
pissed.
the King of Knights performs in battle.
Saber is a wind character following the path of destruction.
Yeah?
Saber will gain a certain amount of core resonance when she enters battle. If she uses her technique in the overworld, Saber will obtain combat buffs and also more core resonances after entering battle. When
Alright.
she uses her basic attack, she can deal damage to a single enemy.
The King of Knights is cautious as ever in this new world.
Mm-hmm.
I see she's still hiding her weapon's appearance and true name.
When she uses her skill, Saber will deal damage to one designated enemy and its adjacent targets.
Alright.
If Saber has enough core resonance at that time, she'll consume core resonance to regenerate massive amounts of energy for herself and increase her skill's damage.
Ooh.
In other words, you need to accumulate as much core resonance as possible to increase the damage Saber deals.
Yeah?
Exactly.
Are there any other ways to obtain core resonance?
Yes, there are. Whenever any ally uses their ultimate, Saber obtains core resonance and increases her own damage dealt.
Behold,
So it's
the
ultimate.
King of Knights has dispelled invisible air, barrier of the Wind King around her sword, releasing high-pressure air in the blink of an eye to form Strike Air, Hammer of the Wind King, dealing a devastating blow to the enemy. When using her ultimate, Saber will deal damage to all enemies and turn her basic attack into Enhanced Basic Attack. Her Enhanced Basic Attack can damage all enemies and provide Saber with a certain amount of core resonance. Also, during battle, if the sum of Saber's energy and the energy she can regenerate via consuming core resonance exceeds the amount of energy she needs to use her ultimate, Saber will immediately take action.
So if you replenish core resonance in as many ways as possible, you can use Excalibur more frequently.
That's right. Not only does this sword bear the King of Knights past, present, and future, but it also represents the noble ideal that was held in the hearts of the
So
countless
she
soldiers who once fought
Pushes
her
her own
battle.
turn forward.
All right.
That's
that
sick.
concludes Saber's
That's
introduction.
awesome.
Now we'll move on to our next otherworldly heroic spirit, Archer.
Alright, Emiya.
Seems like Archer cares about this Holy Grail war very much. He put on a new outfit too.
He even changed where his accessories go. Those decorations he had on
Still
his
no
chest
English.
are now on his shoulders.
What sharp eyes you've got, dear guest. Archer's new outfit was also personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It
Yeah.
has the classic red and black look. The sharp contrasts, reminiscent of a blazing fire in the deep night, imbued with a dangerous allure. The combination of the long trench coat with skin-tight combat gear emphasizes his lean figure and is the perfect fusion of attractiveness and strength.
Yeah.
You got that right. Director, show us the game footage already.
Yeah. He's examining our weapon as well. I love that. Hellball.
I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited blade works.
He doesn't do the full chant. Man, that's lame.
So that's unlimited.
Percent red a
blade
beer
works?
bag. No worries, Kenny.
Oh,
Also,
quite
hi.
Impressive indeed. After all, Archer is a seasoned veteran of war.
I am the bone of my sword. That sentence sure brings back a lot of memories.
I agree.
Well then, let's take a look at Archer's
So what? They
combat
all watch
performance.
Unlimited Blade Works.
Okay. Archer is a quantum character following the path of the hunt.
He's got 4
When
slots
he
on him.
uses his basic attack, Archer can
Hancho
deal
and Bakugo.
damage to one designated enemy.
An archer in close combat. That's pretty gutsy, I'll give him that.
That's right. But Archer hasn't exactly slacked off on his marksmanship training since coming to Penacony. When using his skill, Archer will consume 2 skill points to enter the circuit connection state. dealing damage to
Oh, he
one
really needs
designated
Sparkle, huh?
enemy. While in the circuit connection state, Archer's turn will not end after he uses his skill, and he can continue to use his skill until he runs out of skill points.
Oh.
The more times you use his skill consecutively, the more damage Archer deals to enemies.
Oh.
Everyone knows that a dual-wielding fighter who can't use their noble phantasm isn't a good archer. When using his ultimate, Archer will recite the classic chant to activate unlimited blade wax, dealing damage to one enemy.
Apart from damaging the enemy, Archer's ultimate also grants him special charge. After any of his teammates' attacks, Archer will consume
Mine's
special
true.
charge to use a follow-up attack against the enemy targets, while also recovering 1 skill point for the team.
Oh, in that
He
case,
heals skill
there's
points.
no need to worry about running out of skill points again.
He just couldn't help himself and had
Woo.
to use his favorite twin blades.
When he uses his
Woo.
technique to enter battle, Archer will deal damage to all enemies and obtain special charge.
And that's a
Ooh.
wrap on Archer's introduction. Now, I have big news for everyone. From when the collab event starts on July 11th and until the end of version 3.6, Trailblazers can log into the game to claim the limited 5-star collab character Archer for free.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome!
We hope that, under Archer's protection, every adventure that the Trailblazers
Hunt
embark
Quantum
on
and his
will
growth
cleave
material for
open
free.
the dark
Up to level
clouds
6.
and become a saga sung throughout the cosmos. We also hope that your encounter, or for some of you, a reunion, with the servants across this vast universe will bring you all wonderful memories in the days to come.
Okay.
How about that?
That's
The
good.
free new limited 5-star character mentioned during the anniversary celebration is finally here as promised.
Finally.
Actually, there's even more! Later this year, Trailblazers will get another brand new limited 5-star character totally for free.
Hell yeah.
But let's
Which
keep
one?
our eyes on the present for now. I'm not quite
Which
done.
one?
Besides claiming Archer for free,
Mhm.
Trailblazers can also directly obtain a set amount of character enhancement materials for Archer.
Wow, how
All right.
thoughtful.
Good.
Yeah, this version's got a lot of characters to level up after all.
All right, now let's check out the banner details. Once the
Yeah.
collab starts on July 11th, Trailblazers can use Star Rail special passes in the character collaboration warps, Excalibur, Excelsior,
Launches-
and the Bone.
Launches on 11/07. So it is, in fact, the collapse day. Which is weird. It's weird. Because you start off with Finon, and he's there for 9 days. And then after that, we go into Fate. And I'm guessing Finon is still going to stick around while the Fate event happens. But also... Also, I'm glad that the Birth of a King artworks for the swords are 2 different things. Because the Excalibur she holds is different from Caliburn that she's pulling out, which is good. Thank God. Also, why is she dressed as a boy in there? Wasn't she only adopted to be raised as a boy only after she pulled out Calibulg? No, not Calibulg. Caliburn. Calibulg is the spiral sword lance thing that Archer shoots. What's with that? What's up with that?
Sword to obtain the limited 5-star characters.
I mean, I'm
Saber
going
and
to
Archer
E6 her, duh.
and the Light Cone collaboration war. Trailblazers can get the limited 5-star Light Cone, a thankless
The hell where ideals burn.
King, and the limited 5-star Light Cone.
Guarantee
the
counts are
hell
shared
where
between all
ideals
collaboration
burn.
characters banners and separately shared between all collaboration light cone banners.
In addition,
Neither carries over to
pity
other types of
counts
warps.
are shared between the character collaboration warp banners and also separately shared between the Light Cone collaboration banners. But neither carries over to other types of warps.
Okay.
Might have to get
It's
Sunday
worth mentioning here
then.
that the character and Light Cone
Well, I
collab banners
need
will
to
stay
get
open
Archer. Or, say,
long-term
or
after
not
it
Archer.
starts.
I don't need to get
Does
Sunday.
long-term mean
Maybe.
even after versions 3.4 or 3.6 wrap up, you can still pull Saber, Archer, and the limited 5-star Light Cones?
Exactly. These collab banners will run across multiple versions.
Hold on. Hold that back. Hold that back.
Or 3.6 long.
Collab banners will stay open
Hold on.
long-term after the event starts.
Does long-term mean even after versions 3.4 or 3.6 wrap up, you can still pull Saber, Archer, and the limited 5-star Lycones.
Exactly.
Oh.
These collab banners will run across multiple versions with no fixed end date yet.
Oh.
So even after 3.6 ends, we can still get Saber and Archer. Oh, that's good.
Nice.
And here's
Maybe.
one more.
I could
piece of
maybe
news
C6E or
for
E6S5
the
her.
entire duration of
Hell yeah,
version
dude.
3.4 using Star Rail special pack.
All war prevention version 3.4 shall accumulate total of Star Rail special pass uses. Lycon will be available for claim starting the server time event after the collaboration war begins. Please check out the official announcement for details.
Passes for your warps will bring some special limited time discounts. After the collab event starts, when Trailblazers spend a designated number of Star Rail special passes, they can directly obtain the limited 5-star light cone, the hell where ideals burn.
Throughout
Okay.
all of version 3.4? In other words, after the 3.4 update and before the collab event starts, any Star Rail special passes used in the banners for Finan or other rerun characters will still count toward the total, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, good.
Oh,
So the moment 3.4 starts,
And now,
it counts
as the
towards that.
collab kicks off, the voice actors for Saber and Archer have some things they'd like to say to all of us. We'll take
Ooh.
a quick break, and
Ooh.
then we'll be back to hear
Ooh.
their special messages.
Okay, we get to hear from Saber
これ
and
からマス
Archer.
ターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。セーバー役のカスメヤコです。
Oh,
東海スターレールとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催ということで、私もとてもワクワクしています。
ワクワク。
2つの作品にはどこか似ているものがあるなと感じました。剣を手に運命と立ち向かうセーバーの姿は、厳しい冒険の中でも前へと進み続ける開拓者の姿と似ているのではないかなと思いました。
oh.
収録中はフェイトとスターレールの世界観が混ざり合い、新たな魅力が生まれていくのを感じました。あまり多くは話せないのですが、セーバーがスターレールの世界でどのように信念と理想を貫いていくのか、ぜひお楽しみください。
Right?
このコラボがたくさんの皆さんに楽しんでいただけたら嬉しいです。
あ
星々と聖杯が交わる旅の中で、あなただけの熱い思いとロマンに出会えますように。
Ah.
それでは
Thanks,
最後
Saber.
に、開拓者よ、あなたが私のマスターか。
My goodness. It's wild to hear her be sweet and like
こんばんは。
wild.
フェイトステイナイトでアーチャーを担当しております。
純一
声優の諏訪部純一です。崩壊スターレイルとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催となります。赤い九兵はあまたの世界を旅してきましたが、ピノコニで繰り広げられる聖杯戦争は彼にとってこれまでとは全く違うものになるのではないでしょうか。
I mean, okay, here's the thing. We know,
崩壊
because like we know he's Emiya. What will this entail then?
スターレイルの世界でアーチャーが戦う姿が見られるのが本当に
What
楽し
will
み
it
です。
entail?
おなじみのキャラクターたちが未知の銀河で自分をどのように再定義していくのか、その行方をぜひ見届けてください。収録の際にアーチャーの戦闘シーン見せていただいたんですが、アンリミテッドブレードワークスの演出がとってもかっこよかったです。いや、気に入りました。素晴らしかったです。今回のコラボ企画の中でもアーチャーのかっこよさ存分にお楽しみいただけると思いますので
Experience Archer's charisma. Shut the.
プレイしてください。
Hold on. No, Archer ain't got no
これはまた
charisma to him. What do you
とんでもな
mean?
いマスターに引き当てられたものだ。
He's been summoned by quite the master.
Alright.
But then, like,
Big thanks to our voice actors for
we're
doing
not
the
Archer's
job.
master though.
With the Honkai
So, like,
Star Rail
who's
and
what,
Fate
why, and where?
Unlimited Blade Works collab about to launch. We want to take this opportunity on the program to sincerely thank all our partners in this collaboration. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to Mr. Kinoko Natsu and Mr. Takashi Takeuchi for their unwavering support from the
Thank you,
early
Natsu.
planning stages to the final
Also, fuck you.
implementation.
Just kidding.
And thank you to the animation production committee
Yep.
and everyone
did.
else involved for all their hard work on this collab.
Y'all are much appreciated.
Honestly, it's only with this kind of dedication that we can bring you all the ultimate joy!
In order to showcase
ultimate
the
joy.
Holy Grail War from multiple angles and levels, the organizers say that they've also prepared another combat-filled program, Fate's Stay Night. It was a night with no wind and no moon under the cool breeze of Penacony. The Trailblazer,
An extra event called Fate's Stay Night.
Lancer, destined to cross their path. He stepped forward, raising his spear and uttered that iconic line.
The goddess of beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Oh,
Lancer.
so it's that red-haired Lancer.
You got it. After the sweet dreams.
But wait,
of the
no,
Holy
hold
Grail
on.
tournament,
That can't be Lancer.
Genius Skullum made some modifications to the Holy Grail.
Oh. Really? Caceres is writer. Acheron is I can see that. I feel like Kafka would have been a better assassin, though. Like, I know our Acheron is very deadly, but, like, really? Also, Yanqing being Archer, is that just supposed to be jab at Emiya? Because he uses projectile swords? Jing Liu's Berserker makes sense. Lancer being, frickin' him, being, Argenti, I guess also makes sense. You know, it could have just as well been Dun Hung if there were 4-star variants, but, you know. So, but no, we count as just player. We don't count as anything else but player. Which, fine, I guess. Alright, so Lancer, okay.
Now, the Grail can load the simulated
With
data
Caceres
fast
being
travelers
writer,
through
though,
the
is-
users' memories. So
All right.
Stay night. Trailblazers
I
will
guess.
face off against many familiar and old friends.
Nah, Kafka beating Caceres is insane. How?
V1 battles. Each contestant starts with unique skills and a set amount of health.
Yeah.
Losing a round means losing health. And when your health hits 0, you're out.
Yeah.
Is there a smart way to beat your opponents?
At the start of the game, Trailblazers get some free pieces, each with different classes that grant different buffs. You
Right.
can merge identical pieces to upgrade them. The higher the piece's rarity, the stronger the buff. Pieces of the same class have bonds between them too. Collect
Okay.
enough pieces of the same class, and you activate special bond effects that give you a serious boost in battle.
Right.
Looks like bonds are super important in this Holy Grail war, huh?
Absolutely. And that's not all. Trailblazers can also acquire no.
I see him. So, Tosaka's Pendant, Rule Breaker, and Gable. Okay. I know they're Pentacon, or like not Pentaconian, it's Starralian language, so that it doesn't show the actual effect in it. But like, okay. Huh. Something about mana. Something about negating something twice, maybe. And then extra damage from Lancer
Phantasms
pieces?
during battle for extra help. Plus, during combat, Trailblazers can have the chance to get 3 command spells.
Command
Using these spells
seals!
against additional
Fuck you,
buffs.
Shinji.
Command spells, huh? Well, I'm curious. What role is the Trailblazer playing this time?
It's player.
This
Player.
Grail feels kind of off. Forking hell. Could it be corrupted?
You right on the money. Trailblazers can increase the Holy Grail's corruption level to unlock extra buff mechanics. The higher the corruption level, the more points you earn when you win.
We're actively corrupting the Holy Grail. Why?
Heads up, raising corruption level
I mean, I get
also
why,
powers up your enemies.
but
So
why?
watch Step Trailblazers.
Oh, but don't worry too much. After
There's
all,
Caliburn.
this is a reality show competition, and just for entertainment. The organizers of Fate's Stay Night have also prepared a special Protected Mode competition. In Protected Mode, Trailblazers can fight using trial characters, and enemy strength is toned down.
Okay.
Ah, this way, new Trailblazers can jump in and fully enjoy.
Wait. The skill points in there are 8, not 7, and not 9. But we saw during Archer's demo it was 9 when he was using his thing. Man, I get that Sparkle increases it by 2. Huh?
The Holy Grail real war experience.
Exactly. The production team cordially invites everyone watching to stay the night. Experience some epic battle action.
And score yourself some stellar jades and other awesome rewards.
Now, just a quick reminder, this Honkai Star Rail and Fates Unite Unlimited Blade Works collaboration is split into 2 parts. The Trailblaze Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail, and the event, Fates Day Night.
All
the
right.
Fates Day Night event will open for play on July 11th. The 2 programs stand on their own, so Trailblazers can dive into each separately.
Awesome.
Perfect. All right, great, good. So it is a couple days more till the
Then
same.
to our 2 guests. That wraps up today's Fate Collab update.
Presenter, your mission is complete.
It's all part of the job.
Should have just been a
Anything for the
ruler.
Trailblazers.
I mean, all right, I guess we got a lot of also
Trailblazers,
special extra
Let's meet again
little,
in version
you know,
3.4.
things.
See you there.
We hope you'll stay the night.
Bye-bye.
See you next time, guys.
Brave shot. You know, I'm absolutely playing it the moment I get the opportunity to. Is that supposed to be Albert in Nasu's art style? Or Takashi's? Or I forgot.